Hello and welcome to a new type of video. Somebody told me, hey, you should do an analysis like Sagem does for Street Fighter and other games. Now it's like, okay, so here I am. I specifically chose this match because Liam does a really good job with Robo, and he's using Parasol Double and Robo, and Rabbleflaggers, I actually don't really know that much. He uses Bayo Band and a third that is Painwheel. And there were 3 Bayo bands in this top 8. So might as well show one, right? Get it out of the way. Maybe I'll do more, maybe not. I probably should do one of the Brazilian matches. People are really good at fighting games over there in Brazil. They just don't have good internet and it's harder for them to travel. Which is kind of sad. Okay, without further ado. I had it in slow-mo. Let's continue. Remember, kids, if your team is color coordinated, you get a 20% damage bonus. That's a joke, but it's always better to have a color coordinated team because it just looks nice. You know? So it'll probably be a jump from Bayo with Cheritos after that or something. No Cheritos yet. Oh, he did it differently. Okay. Liam going for the air toss. Oh my god. That is. Let's put that in slow motion from here. That is a safe jump by Bayo. Bayo's overhead, his little hop overhead, is a safe jump against well, with very lenient timing against Parasol's pillar. The pillar is kind of slow. She gets the hit. It's too close to the corner, so he can't combo after it. Here we go. That was a safe jump. But Flaggers probably pressed crouching light kick? Yeah, he pressed crouching light kick. And he got hit. That's a reason why I think the matchup for Bayo is kind of good against Parasol, because you can just do that and just be safe and punish if she does anything, or you just hit and do your combo. Continues with the try and true, goes for a low. That's something Liam really likes to do. Goes for the standing low over there. Liam really likes to do this. Let's see. We'll call assist. And here, this is something Liam does all the time. Liam will jump with down medium kick with an assist to cover this space, basically. It's really good, but like over here, what's happening is that Bayo's crouching heavy kick is pushing him ever so slightly towards his left. So look at that mouth, holy crap. I almost said shit. So I don't know, will Liam be able to take that into account, that he's gonna end up in the other side? He was! Oh, he chased, but the overhead dropped combos all around. Holy crap, that was such a scramble. That's a good call by Flaggers. You can just put one bar out and be safe with Bayo. Chair tossed. Try and defeat the shots. It works with crouching heavy kick with the armor without the chair. This is a dead Parasol. This is so much damage. Holy crap, goes into Painwheel. I think Painwheel does have a good matchup. That assist. I think Painwheel does have a good matchup against Double, because the anti-air shot, you can just armor that. Let me show you something. That assist. Everyone gets hit by that assist. Because of one specific reason, technically two. Big Band over here has to assist his, his DP assist with the thingies. He has that one. and the heavy one hits 2 times, and he has his punch, the big ass punch that goes basically kind of full screen and has a lot of hits done. Both of them, because of the blocks done, are better blocked in the air. You will usually be in a better position. It's harder to mix up a lot of characters when they are like at this height, because you can't really cross up or under. That's not that easy to do. So a lot of people see the Big Bang assist come out and they jump back, just like Liam did. But the third assist, these 3 assists are some of the best in the game. The other best assist in the game, I'd say, is Robo's Theonite Beam, actually. So this assist, the A-Train, is unblockable if you're jumping and going on the way up. If you already hit the peak and are going down, you can block it. Or if you're going on the way up, it's unblockable. So it basically covers this area. Well, not that big. It basically covers this area of the screen for some frames. So you kinda can just are grounding the opponent, and if they jump, they'll get hit into a full combo if you're ready. It's a really good assist, and it's literally counter to the strategy of jumping back against his other assists. Big Bang is really good. Let us continue. And that's the combo. Goes for an overhead. Easy for Painwheel to do that. They're not as fast as Phileas, I think. Cross under low. And a dropped combo. That's weird. It's weird to see these guys drop combos. There we go. The car is such a good reversal. This is important. That's a really good setup by Robo. After the magnet, Robo can just hold up forward, and she will jump into a cross up with medium punch right there. But he didn't just do that. He called the Cilia slide assist, which is coming over here, with a low. So if you probably if you don't hold up forward after the magnet, and you time it so you do it a little bit later, you could trick him into thinking it's a cross up, but it's not a cross up, and he gets hit by the low, or just the fake over on the same side low, or the delay, the overhead cross up or something. It's a real tricky situation to be in. If they do hold up forward, it's usually just a cross up, but sometimes you're like, I don't wanna deal with any of this. What can she do? Do I need to block low? Let me change the color of that. Do I need to block? I'm just gonna draw over it. Do I need to block low, or do I need to block the cross up overhead, or do I need to go? And if the timing is right, there are no unblockables in this game. So if they hit within certain frames, I don't remember. I think it's like 3 to 5 frames. If both things hit between those frames, he will just automatically block one and the other, basically. But if they're timed correctly, it becomes a hard to blockable, which this kind of does look like it might become a hard to blockable. I'm not sure. But if it is, he needs to block the overhead and then the low. Which, just who wants to do that? I don't know, no one wants to do that. So what does he do? He does reversal super on wake up. Sometimes that's what you're gonna do. But since he held up forward right after the magnet, look at this. It's only hitting double. It didn't hit Robo. It was a safe jump, so probably Flaggers thought he was hitting both. He saw the red counter hit and he was like, ah, shit, I hit both, and went for Bayo's bionic arm to continue the combo, but he didn't hit, so he should have gone for the anti-air, Beowulf's anti-air super, which would have basically rendered him safe. It's in this scrambles, it's just really hard to see all of this. And a heavy punish went for a reset. Oh, I know what he went for. This is a hard reset to do, and this is a reason I kind of dislike the decision designs behind Robo Fortune. Here, what Liam tried to do, probably, most likely, because after this he goes for the jumping medium kick. If Robo just jumps light punch against, like, kind of tall characters, like Beowulf, that's an instant overhead, but you can't combo into it. You can combo into it though if you double tap up. You double tap up, Robo will be hitting like over here, and you can combo from that from an instant overhead. But the only way you can double tap this is with a hitbox, which Liam plays with a hitbox. But he messed the timing up probably, and didn't get the instant overhead. That can't combo. This is what I something I don't like about Robo. You need a specific controller to actually pull off one of her best mix-up tools. That's that just gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
It's just a little too close to the ground.
And Robo, you can just jump against a solo Robo beam. It's so bad.
Like, she just has no damage on her own.
And there's no damage, no real defense. That assist specifically really negates Robo's air beams because of the armor and how I told you how much area it covered. That's death. Into super, there you go. He used the hype to do that wall bounce. Solo Robo is just you will not do a comeback without Solo Robo. It's kind of impossible. Okay. My guess is again both are gonna jump back. No, actual chair toss this time. That Unite Beam is so good. Ah, he drops the combo. I don't know how you could have continued that. That Big Man assist is very scary. Jumps the grab attempt and gets hit by the Cilia slide. Oh, that was really good. Something about this cross under that is really good. This is important. Here, you see the little blue here, like I'm silhouetting it, how it's supposed to kind of look. The blue spark there, with the little blue thingies coming out here and here and here and stuff. That means he's out of hit stun and can be comboed again into a reset. This was so tight, he's basically hitting at the same time. It just comes out of hit stun. Beowulf came out of hit stun. This is so tight, you cannot press any button here. If you attempt to press a button here, you will just get counter hit. If you wanna mix up Beowulf, this is the way to do it. He doesn't really have anything in the air, anything fast enough in the air to go against anything tight like this. You have to get him in the air and cross him under or fake cross him under or something like that. That's how you mix up a Beowulf. This is so good. Can use the combo. Good custom combo, like some people call it. Goes into the heads, so he has heads for incoming. It's really good. That was so good again. That's such a good presence of mind by Flaggers. Let's do it. Let's see this. So, what's happening here is Painwheel, Flaggers, already push blocked, as you can see the position of the thingy here. Already push blocked, right? So then he's gonna have to actually block the next thing. If you don't push block, you kind of get some auto blocking in some things, in some strings, mids. In mid, if you don't push block in tight mids block strings, it just kind of automatically blocks for you. at the end of this push block, he'll have to block this next mix-up. He's going for flash step right here. So double is gonna end up over here. Not that far, but whatever. And Parasol just came in to do her little shot over here. So he actually needs to block that mix-up. But what if I just don't want to do that? What if I don't want to block either left or right? What if I don't want to have to guess that? What can Pinwheel do? He has a ground reversal.
I've yet to see him do it.
And just after doing the ground reversal, goes for a DHC for the better super that has armor and can be out for longer and just hits double. The heads are still out, as you can see, so this will trade with Band, but trading with Band's super like this is never really a good idea. Traded, goes into combo tier, save them, but double press the button to try and keep the combo. I don't know if that was just too far or too slow. And Big Band just with the big ass buttons he has just a grab. Sometimes that works. Fake cross up overhead, tries to get the jumping back. This is a good matchup for as long as Robo is far away. This is a good matchup for Robo. If Robo's far away, you can change from heavy beam in the air to normal beam, so Big Band doesn't know when to actually parry. This is real good presence of mind and matchup knowledge by flaggers. Usually Big Bands in this situation like to double jump, so if Robo does any beam in an area like here, they just double jump and try to get over it, right? A lot of Robos know that. So what usually ends up happening is here. You see the jump from Big Band. Robo's in the ground. A lot of Robo players will be like, oh, he's gonna double jump to get away from my beams. But what if I'm not actually doing a beam? What if what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dash forward and get out of the corner and just get a lot more space, a lot more it's free real estate, dude. Just do that. But here, what flaggers did, it's a simple jump. Fell down with jumping light kick and intercepted Robo in her dash. That is real good matchup knowledge by flaggers. And this is really impressive if this was his like plan all along. You see that? Holy shit. Into full combo, standing low doesn't work. This is something good about Robo. She has no reversals by herself, but does have kind of a reversal here. That's completely invincible until the flash stops, and then you can get hit even if you're by an air to ground button, even if it's supposed to be an anti-air. You can still get hit out of it. He's gonna get hit out of it over here. But it's good because you can just mash it out and go into an actual good super. The problem is that all of Parasol's supers don't really compare to Big Band's super, so Big Band ends up winning this scramble. And we'll call. Oh no! Did you see that? He didn't really drop the combo. Painwheel is still there. Painwheel is here. So the assist isn't like active when the super ends, and he can't call the assist when he does his step thingy to continue the combo because Pinwheel was still out. It wasn't a dropped combo, just Pinwheel was still out. It was lucky for Liam, kinda. And there he did it again. Probably a little confused as to what happened. It was a scramble. Drop the combo, doesn't matter. He tried to grab, but it was bad timing, and in the attack attempt, flaggers just grabbed them into combo. That no. 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 That was nasty. That's so fucking nasty. That's subtitles. That's so nasty, we gotta watch it in slow-mo. Like, oh my god. This is like a... You know Revolver Ocelot? How he's like a sextuple agent? This is the mix-up. The Ocelot mix-up. It's so many so, cross under. I'm crossing under. But then I jump. And I'm on the other side. But, crap. We're gonna have to see it again. I didn't pause at the right time. Look at where Parasol is seeing. Look at where she's blocking. She's blocking as if an attack is coming from her left. Right there. But Big Bang is actually gonna hit on the right. This is such a weird interaction. I have no idea where you're supposed to block this in different timings or anything. It's just nasty. She's blocking as if Big Ben was on the left, but the Big Ben's on the right. Oh my god. And that was like a fake, double fake, triple fake, the Revolver Ocelot mix up, I tell you. Holy shit, let's continue. You could hear the commentators go crazy by that. Yeah, that was just nasty. I think Painful has a good matchup against Robo. Her flight is kind of weird to actually catch with Robo's beams. And she can just like on flight, on a jump in to block anything any anti-air Robo tries to do. So I think it's good. 2-0, and here we're gonna... Yep, Liam will go for his Point Robo team. I think the Point Robo team is better. But I have no idea, really. But that's just my humble opinion, that Liam's Point Robo is better. I don't know if it's like a last resort or to throw off the opponent, but he does that. That was good. The Celia slide caught Beowulf. Once again, he went for the same setup, and not even Beo's good. The safe DP could work. Again, same setup. I don't know if he actually tried to do the double jump instant overhead, or he just did that to continue the like mix up into medium punch again over here while calling the Celia slide. This just beats Beo's chair. If he had actually done Bionic Arm, he would have hit Robo, and at this angle, hitting with Beo's Bionic Arm, that's a full combo. But usually you don't want to mash. If you have such a good DP, you don't usually want to mash away your meter. It doesn't work, at least you just have 1 meter, right? It would have worked here though. Goes into a combo. Goes into a simple jump cross up. It works. That was so good. So this is a simple jump cross up again. Simple jump cross up. And here he goes for kinda the exact same thing as before, but changes it. Jumps forward with light punch and calls the Celia slide. You cannot, at this point of the Celia slide, and he's still in block and hit stun, he cannot jump back anymore. So usually cannot do this. So usually no. Actually, I should change it. Again, can I just color over it so you can see? There you go. It's bigger for some reason. That doesn't matter. So you can't jump back anymore. So usually, whoops. Usually, Robo would end up being over here with medium punch. So he has to block now this way. But Liam didn't none of this stuff. Not just a simple cross up. I'm just gonna fake him out. Gonna jump, light punch, jump back. Sailor slide still coming here. So he just needs to hold down back here. Rabbleflaggers needs to do that. But since that's not what Robos do, he gets hit. Because it's just a jump back. This is so good Robo play. This is so good. Let's continue. Sorry if I'm pausing too much. It's just this game is so frantic that some things I think require a little bit more explaining. He gets hit right there. This is that Beowulf. Yeah, Robo, no damage until she has meter, and her combos give her opponent meter instead of herself, which drops the reset. Oh, yeah, that almost hit that big win assist. I think Flaggers had several opportunities again. He did the same thing, but without the actual hit. Like again, I'm jumping forward with Robo. Sorry, that's the green is supposed to be Flaggers. Jumping forward with Robo, so I'm gonna hit with an overhead here, right? And the silly assist is coming, so block the overhead, block the low. But he jumps back again, and just the low hits. Oh my god. They did it twice in the span of 10 seconds, and it's so good. Goes for the combo. It's so much easier to actually reset band. Low parry. What a good call out. Flaggers is seeing the matrix. Just a simple low reset. Sometimes that's what works. He passes up the cancel on that punch. And mashes out a super so he can DHC safely. This was very risky. This was very risky by Liam. Gonna put you in slow motion to explain to you why it was so risky. He will, out of block stun, he will do standing heavy punch. That was that was actually a bad idea in my opinion. It worked, but it like that move by Painwheel is a hit grab. Robo Fortunes standing HP has one hit of armor, but a hit grab goes through the armor. Because if you get hit, if you have armor, you're still getting hit. And it's a hit grab, so the grab goes like ignores the armor, you just get hit. But he actually blocked it, and that's when the standing HP had come out. If the standing HP had been a PBGC, if you had seen the green flash, if he had cancelled his block stun into standing HP, Painwheel would have hit Robo. I think that was a bad idea. It was such a scramble, it worked out. Oh my god. This game is so crazy. You can't tell these things, you just watch the match, you gotta pause sometimes. Goes into the combo, yep. Will heal for a reset. He tried to go for the same thing, but Painwheel is a little bit short, so it didn't happen. Maybe he actually tried to do the, and that's what I was talking about. Maybe he did try to go for the double jump, actual instant overhand. And that's what I'm talking about. I think this is a good matchup because you can just fly in, and the on fly just means you can block shit. And any anti, kind of all anti-airs are like his. Robo's only safe anti-air is crouching light punch, and that gets beaten out really easily. So he tried to go for the kind of good anti-air, but Painwheel can just block because of on fly. Sorry. There we go. And just a punish into combo. It's a dead Robo. I actually have no idea how the... Oh, he's just gonna punish. Oh, he decided specifically not to punish Band and punish the assist call. He just killed. That was really good. Over here, I would probably go for my Mosquito Swatter strategy, which is just jumping instant overhead against big man, light punch, heavy punch, and just do repeat. It's so stupid and so much fun. He went for the same thing I was explaining to you with the jumping down, medium kick with an assist to cover it up. But here, if Flaggers got hit here on purpose to avoid the mix-up and throw off Liam, he should work for NASA. That's too smart if this was on purpose. Holy shit. Yup. Gets out of there. Goes for those buttons. This is a good matchup for Parasol, as you can see. Dropped combos. The assist saved him when he pressed the button. Why did he press the button? Look at that. The assist saves him and he presses a button for some reason. Why is that? I grab and that's a death. It has to be. Don't do anything fancy. Just kill. Yeah. Holy shit. That must have been a misinput. Misinput on a hitbox, but that's impossible. Flaggers is just taking a moment to think about it and be like, okay, I think I can do this. And turn it around, probably. Let's see what he does. He just... That's... Oh my god, Bayo banned. Let me explain to you what happened over here. Jumped back, covered the assist over here, and even if the assist, like, this is so good in a lot of situations because hey, maybe the assist is not gonna reach, but since Bayo is carrying the screen all over here, like, will you even be able to see it? What Big Ben is doing, even if it's a different assist, you won't be able to see it. It's like, hey, block this shit, you can't see. Probably Robo would have been able to block it, but he couldn't see it. Okay. So in this game, when you get hit on the ground by an air move, you get forced into a standing position. Here, Liam probably tried to do crouching light punch, but like I said, that's so easily stuffed. The problem with Robo's anti-airs is that they're specific to what they can anti-air. You have like 4 options. You can dash forward and go under, like with Big Ben. But yes, you saw a lot of good players know that that's a thing Robos do. You can crouching light punch, which is what he probably tried to do here. He just got stuffed. You can do the light danger, which has only upper body invincibility, or you can do the magnet, which has true invincibility until the super ends. Well, I mean until the flash ends. So a lot of times you can just media that out. They are so specific in what they want to do that even if they are technically good anti-airs, you need to think way too much and take way too many decisions in Robo's defense. So you kind of just guess what could work in a situation. Because if you think about it, you take just like a fraction of a second too long, you'll get hit anyways. Because you're thinking about it. You just have to decide how to anti-air and hope it's the answer to how they're coming in. Robo really has trouble with defense. And there you go. Just got stuffed. Drop the combo, didn't matter. Insane damage. Goes for on. It was a punish anyways, what a scramble. Goodbye. Comes Robo. And as I told you, if he had not reacted, just decided, I'm gonna do this. Look, it traded. The entire traded. And you wanna know something else that's fucking insane? He thought too much about it, probably. He reacted, I mean. He didn't just guess, he reacted with Robo, and that was his downfall. If he was a bit faster, if he had just guessed and decided to do that without the reaction, but you still need the reaction because he's jumping. So it's kind of just a bad situation for Robo. And look at that. The trade comboed for Beowulf. Robo's anti-air traded with Bayo, and Bayo was the one that was able to combo. Robo has really bad defense. Even if you say Robo has some of the best anti-airs in the game, if you have to make so many decisions like this in such a fast game, that really goes out the window. You can't just react perfectly to everything. A lot of times you just gotta decide what to do, and sometimes the only option, like right here, I think the only option was actually reacting. And that's... Now it was too slow. Sorry. Goes for more zoning. As you've seen, you can just jump into... No. That is technically blockable now. Technically. But it's still super hard to block. Calls the anti-air assist, the A-train, and like I told you, if you're jumping on the way up, it will hit you. It's an unblockable if you're on the way up, and thus Bayo's command grab that goes over here. Big Vent is going over here. Excuse me, with 2 unblockables. So what are you supposed to do here? One thing that you can actually do is press a button and try to beat Bayo's command grab. But since it's a command grab, a lot of people will just jump it, and Big Band is there. This is such a good team. This is such a good ass team. I hate it.
Last chance, and you jumped right into it.
Yeah, technically you can block that, but I actually don't know how it works to block that. Oh my god, so many things going bad. Good block strings. So, Flaggers hasn't done really anything that flashy except for that one Revolver Ocelot mix-up. But he's in top 8 and gets to Grand Finals, and this is why. This is basically why. This guy is just fucking good. Like, he's just gonna reversal, like, I'm just gonna reversal crouching heavy punch and has 2 hits of armor. And I'll eat any overhead. But he says that his overhead, his crouching will just hits kinda here. And double coming over here. Can't really see that, but whatever. So what does he do? He uses a hype meter to cancel that move and grab his chair right here because the chair is sitting down. This is such good presence of mind. This is what top players do. You don't need fancy shit necessarily. You just need to be this good. And just jumps back the thingy. Okay. Are you seeing this? That's like 40% damage without any Undizzy meter coming out. This is why this team is also good. The damage is just super stupid. No Undizzy, 40% damage already done. You just do some other hits here, another reset, and you have a 2-touch death team. Actually, the Undizzy would have come out right during this hit, but it was a heavy counter. So there should be a little bit of Undizzy, but still. That's so much damage for no Undizzy. And just one reset, yeah, just a low, and that's death. Doesn't even finish the Undizzy, and it's just death. This team is so good. He doesn't stack that one though. Didn't matter. Block the overhead, but his buttons are still, his crouching light kick is still good enough to hit at that distance, and that's a death. That's death. Oh, he dropped it. It didn't matter. Liam kind of gave up there. I don't blame him, but something, just a little piece of advice for anyone watching these. Remember when Sonic Fox, I think Sonic Fox, when Justin Wong beat Chris G, I think, in EVO Grand Finals for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Remember how he did it? Remember how he took his throne? Chris G had the killing combo. Chris G had the killing combo. And then he dropped it. And you know what was Justin Wong doing? He was just mashing. He was just mashing the hell out of his Go Shoryu Repa or something like that. The invincible level 1 super from Akuma. Hits X Factor. Wins Evo. Don't give up. I mean, this looks pretty impossible. But hey, miracles do happen sometimes. So, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you and show you. Thank you so much for watching. This is a long ass video. Maybe I'll make another one if this gets a good reception. I don't know. I'll see you next time.